everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Luna Marie here, the Spiritual Warrior UK. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. I'm so glad that you found me, and I hope that you find these readings useful on your spiritual journey, wherever that may be, whatever you have experienced. If you're returning, thank you for all your wonderful likes and support. It's been a beautiful experience with you guys, going through the ascension process over the last couple of years, the highs and the lows of everything that's been happening externally and internally for all you fellow light workers, starseeds, or whatever name resonates with you. So I've been a little bit quiet on here. I took some time off. I went to the beautiful island of Greece and just soaked up the sun and had a wonderful experience there. And then, as spirit kind of likes to do, came back to reality with a great big thump. So I've had a number of shocking experiences since I've been back, and just really had to take some time to align and sort of figure out what it meant for me internally, and seeing the significance of the timing of all this, and kind of energetically, we've got a lot of planets in retrograde at the moment, and I'm part of the collective. So anybody that finds this channel, these readings are timeless, but when you find them is when you are supposed to see them and listen to them and listen to the message. Okay, well, that kind of flew out quickly. So what have we got? Oh, spirit, sometimes you're not even funny. Love, number 6, relationships and harmony. I think I've kind of drawn back from doing a reading for the last couple of days because I wanted to make sure that my energy was clear from projection as well, because that can also happen. You can see things come into your head because of where your headspace is, but clearly somebody else needs to hear this message. So spirit brings up about love, and the energies themselves are very I don't even think tumultuous is the right word. They're just very erratic. And I feel that there's a lot of stuff coming back from the past, retrograde, all the planets in retrograde. I think we've still got about 7. And of course, Mercury is there. So we're going to find things, not necessarily people returning from the past, but yeah, and sometimes it will be not necessarily in coming back into your life, but thoughts from the past and understandings of the past, and sometimes piecing together bits of the jigsaw puzzle from the past. Because that's really what the retrograde is. It's reflection, it's about understanding, it's about knowing where you are, and actually always trying to come into the space of love, through sadness, through heartbreak, through relationships, through harmony, all those different spheres, all those different aspects of what we're trying to achieve through love, whether that be loving ourselves, loving another, going on a relationship journey, whatever that is for you. Not even funny, spirit. Okay, what else have we got? What else as that flew out? What else have we got? What else have we got? Thank you. Slang. Codependency. 58. Well, 58. 53. 53 goes into the number of 8, and 8 is the Leo card. It's about strength. And this is the Lover's card, which is about choices. We've got the key dependency, the key to freedom, because I can't get my words out today. Codependency. Where is it where we find, what they're saying to me is the one? And if you like, we can connect this to the twin flame connection, where you feel like this is the one person that's going to complete you, the one person that's going to bring you all this happiness, the one person where you feel so much connection to somebody that it deems difficult to let that energy go, difficult to get that energy out of your mind. It's like you get drawn in. You have this codependency energy. Are they you? Are you them? Are you somewhere in between? Look at what the tree is, how it's entwined, which is, it's very much like the twin flame. And so much has been written, spoken, analyzed. You know, a twin flame connection is an energy. A twin flame connection is another person that's taken you on a journey to ascension, which is basically self-discovery. It's somebody that is going to help you come to the place that you need to get to move on with your journey. For some, you're going to reunite and do that together, and for others not. For some, it might be a short separation. For others, it might be a long separation. What I'm hearing is that's interesting, because I actually heard two things: journey's end and the journey's not over. So this is quite new information for me. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. Journey's end, please. What do we need to know about journey's end, please, Spirit, with regards to these connections? 21, the world in reverse. So disappointment, stagnancy, things not flowing. Interesting that it fell on the love card. What else? The Hierophant. Look at these majors that are out here. What else on the codependency? So the Hierophant is all about learning. It is about ascending. I mean, look where these stairs are going. You know, they're going up to the light. They're into this flower. If you look really carefully, there is this flower of love. That's just what I got. And we've got a rose here, which is the symbol of love. So, you know, these connections, or any love connection, is about learning. It's about growth. All relationships are assignments. Codependency, we've got the Page of Swords. So, not really speaking, distracted, looking in another direction. But what I'm actually really drawn to is these 4 light bulbs here. Now, Fools are about stability. So it's, for me, you can bring in your own stability in how you go about, in how you learn from this experience, and how you grow from this experience. Does that allow true love to come in afterwards? And the King of Wands. And that can be about broken promises, disloyalty. Actually, it's very much of this energetic chaos is what I'm getting. Lack of strength with, we've got the Lion in the back here. You know, when the energies are very, very chaotic, we can lose kind of sight of where we're going and where we need to go, which is a very interesting analogy of what they brought to me, because I have felt very kind of lost these last couple of days, which is why I've just not been able to do readings, because I've just not known what direction that I want to or need to go in, and I'm just kind of letting the energy settle with that, and that energy is coming up. So I feel that as always, why we get drawn as readers and healers and light workers, you know, wherever you are, most people that are on my channel, the readings that I do for you, I know that you sit into this category. It's about finding your way in where you're going, and it you know, what they're giving to me is our journeys are about finding our way into where we're going. The codependency brings about the loss of self. It brings about the lack of energy, the lack of walking forward, the lack of power, the lack of strength. You feel like you're walking on a tightrope, not really knowing where you're going. So you have your kind of, she's got a head in a book here, but I'm hearing head in the sand. Not really seeing things clearly because you're locked down in this entwinement of energy. And there is a reason for that. The reason for that is the growth that you get out from it. So it is all encompassing. It is distracting. It is heartbreaking. It is heart expanding, all of those things and more. And then we come back to the love of self. We come back to finding ourselves, of who it is we want to share our lives with, the people around us, not just romantic partners, but how we want to be seen in the world, how we want to walk this earth, our beliefs, our understandings, how we interact with people, how we ascend. And sometimes when the choices present themselves, we can get a bit lost because we feel disappointment and our lack of success. But actually, is that just the way that you're looking at it because you're not looking at the light that's right in front of you? What else have we got? Why is this world in reverse? Why is the world in reverse, please, Spirit? We've got the Knight of Swords. Why is the world in reverse, please, Spirit? And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So sometimes you need a distraction. You need to see things differently. What I'm actually being shown is the Hangman upside down. It's like seeing things differently. You know, we've got the, this is the flower of life, this emblem. And I don't know whether this is a rope. I think it's a snake. That's all, you know, it's all connected. We're all connected anyhow. Sometimes we just feel disconnected. And that's through our heart pain, and that's through trauma. That's through not letting go. And sometimes just trying to get up in your head too much, or not even trying, being up in your head too much. So when you're up in your head, you're not in your heart. You're trying to figure it all out, our earthly understanding. Why is this happening? What does it mean? And sometimes we get too caught up in that to just realize of trusting of whatever is happening for your highest good. And believe me, I get that that can be tricky. But I feel that as long as you keep moving forward, we've got the Knight of Swords here. It's like, seize the moment, jump in. The Knight of Swords is about that energy. It's about direction. It's about life challenges. And as long as we keep moving forward in the direction that feels right, you're going to get your Ten of Pentacles. You're going to get your wishes, your desires, your wants, your happy family, your happiness. Tourmalated quartz. Get out of your own way. Thank you, Spirit. that might have just been a message for me. Oh, okay, I thought I picked them all up. Lipodite, recall your dreams. Oh my God, recall your dreams. Okay, what I'm hearing is, how did you get here? Let's go back. We're in retrograde. Let's go back. How did you get here? From the beginning, what brought you here? Was it your twin flame? Was it a connection? Was it a trauma? Most people get on the spiritual journey because of being broken for something difficult that's happened in their life, in their world. And think of where you were and where you are now, and the development that has happened. it's like, this is why you're here. What were your dreams back then? Look at your dreams now. Focus on your dreams. You've got a choice point. What it is you want to draw in, and whether you want to be codependent with another person or you want to be whole. Whether that's whatever that relationship's about. For those of you that watch and take this as this resonates. The Hierophant, please. Where's the Hierophant here? 10 of Wands in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. Time to put down the stresses and see the journey for what it is. You know, our mind is such an amazing thing. It has the capacity to take us to a place of romance, the happy ever after. And that's not saying that you can't manifest that in and it doesn't happen, because it does. But do we get caught up in someone's coming in to save us? Because if you're watching this, this is about encompassing your own energy and your own strength. The Page of Wands in reverse is that hastiness, that inner child that's being woken up, the inner child that's kind of being acknowledged, but not being allowed to run the show. It's interesting that we've got the King in reverse, so that lack of masculine energy, and we've got a number of pages that have shown up, and a Knight. Notice there's no queens in this spread. It's all about the masculine energy, the leader, the doer, the protector, the action taker, the making things happen, that yang. The energies that move us forward or stop us. You know, and really, a lot of our past life energies are about focusing on the masculine energy. I'm going to just leave that one there. Okay, tell me why the Page of Swords is here. Whoa, wow, that went flying. Okay, there's the Hangman in reverse that I was feeling here. So for me, when that happens, it's just another focus of take some time. Take some time, surrender. See the light. See things differently. But don't ever let go of who you are. And never let go of yourself. Because sometimes it doesn't always work out the way we think it's going to work out. But it does always work out. Where's the King of Wands in reverse? We've got a lot of major arcanas here. We've got Judgment, the Hangman, the World, and the Hierophant. Judgment is that wake-up call. It's about waking up to the rebirth, the shift in consciousness, going towards the light that I've been looking at so much here. But also, don't be so judgmental, because the King of Wands can also be lack of confidence, that disloyal, that self-disloyal. You know, really not seeing your goodness, really not seeing your light because something hasn't happened, because something hasn't worked out. It's a lot of, I'm really feeling the heart energy here. So we've got the pinks here and the greens here. Both is heart energy. I feel like the energies, centers that we're working with at the moment is the solar plexus and the heart. That's what I'm getting. The energies of this reading. If this reading resonates with you, that's where I'm being called. Okay. We call your dreams. Give me some more on this, please, Spirit. We call your dreams. Love it, love it, love it. Four of Wands. Another page. Page of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. This is about learning. You know, our pages are about new beginnings. They're about the exploration of study, exploration of the self, cultivating inward preparation, a way of thinking. You know, it's like she's got this water can on her back, and it's like, don't look back, because the dragonfly is on the flower, and dragonflies are about transformation. They actually change their body. It's like what they're showing me in my mind's eye is their fluorescent or not fluorescent, I know I said that, translucent wings. When I was in Greece, there were so many massive dragonflies, and I was really just looking at their wings, and it's the most delicate thing. It's actually all encompassing. And what I'm getting from this card is that although you might feel a bit unsettled standing on this leaf, you're a lot more settled than you realize. You have a lot more love than you realize. So it's like go within, go back into the heart space. Allow the codependency of where you are at the moment to let go. Do you have a codependency with somebody else? Whether that's in your family, your child, you're trying to do everything for them. Take a step back. With your lover, with your partner, with your current connection, with a past connection, a twin flame, a soulmate. Where is your codependency? Because it's time to step into your own energy, balance things out, and really start looking at your own transformation, seeing where you've grown, recognizing that it'll only be stagnant if you allow it to be stagnant. Get out of your own way, get out of your head, and make a choice to move forward. Make a choice to move towards your happiness, letting go of the stress, allowing the inner child to come out and show itself and grow and start again and have a new beginning and see things differently. Maybe this series of events, so for anybody that's had a series of events in September or an energy of events, maybe look at this differently, that this is another rebirth. Give me another card on the Hangman and the Judgment, please. Ten of Cups in reverse. Why is the Ten of Cups in reverse? Celebrate. Celebrate where you are, not where you want to get to. Because if you keep looking in front of yourself, there'll always be a lack. If you keep looking where you are in your own inner circle, what you've got to celebrate, it's almost like go back to that empowerment. Look at all the yellow, the solar plexus. The empowerment in who you are, where you are, what you've already achieved, what you've changed in your life and where you're growing. And we may not, well, we can't see the ultimate future. You know, tarot and psychic abilities are a tool to help understand the energies. Because energy is fluid, so things can change in a moment. And sometimes you're not shown because you're not meant to know. Otherwise, would anybody ever make a formal commitment to somebody? You'd never see divorce, or you'd never go into partnership if it turned out wrong. Sometimes we don't see way ahead. You know, would you be friends with somebody if you knew something bad was going to happen to them and you had to deal with it? Or your child? All these things. Some things we're not supposed to know. We're not supposed to see. And there's reasons for it all. So focus on the good at the moment. Focus on what you have achieved to turn this upset, this lack into something good. Guidance, please, Spirit. Archangel Raphael, the 4th chakra. Heart. We started with love. We're ending with love. 38 goes to the number 11. If you look deeply enough, you'll understand. If you're willing to really see the truth, it will be shown. As one door opens, another one closes. Or if one closes, another opens. And some will be taken on a different path. And some will stay on the same. That choice will be yours, not necessarily the outcome, but the direction of your life. The direction of your worth. What else can you tell me about this, Spirit, please? About the love. 22. My God, we got 11 and then 22. Listen to the whispers. You are being guided. You may want to call in Archangel Raphael. You may want to call in your guides. Get still, get quiet. Sit in the flow. I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll speak to you again soon.